Yes, everyone, Kachi in the house niya, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel niya. Kachi it's an animated artist Vtuber. I did Live2D animation art and a bit of gaming. Welcome to episode 6, sort of episode 6 of the DaPurpleSharpie rigging. Okay, so what happened was earlier on my YouTube kind of went wonky and I couldn't really stream. So I'm now doing this offline and recording it for everyone. So yeah, and I'll be doing as though I'm doing like a stream, but oh well, yes, yeah. Hey, so without further ado, let's get back to work. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually parenting the individual layers. Yes, yeah. Alright, upper chest, lower chest, over the shoulder. Okay. Alright, one thing I'm figuring is if I want to put the chest and this together, but I think I'll keep it separate. Lower body. What is this lower body? Okay, no, there's no upper chest. Hips, nope. Alright, left arm, right arm. Okay, so regarding the arms, this one's gonna be a bit tricky, so I'm gonna be removing the front hair first. Okay. Alright, if I can't see the movement, okay. So left hand, right hand. Okay, yeah, let's go on here. Hey, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sort up the left hand because the left hand is more linked to the body first. Alright, personally I normally like to do the right arm now, but due to the setup, left hand would take priority. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this L shoulder. Okay, so in this case, what's gonna happen here now is I'm actually gonna be rigging the left side first, or rather the right arm technically. Yes, yeah. Yep. Okay, so because it's kind of broken at this point, broken as in it's breaks out at that point here, I'm going to use this as the base of movement. Yeah. Alright, so let's set up the shoulder. Okay. CV. Okay, let's set up a shoulder. Okay, and now if this is all done, I'm just gonna duplicate this up here. We are done with the shoulder up now. Okay, so the right arm, I'm just gonna leave it as it is first, and then I'll sort that out later on here. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the shoulder, neck, chest. Okay, this actually within the space, so not an issue. And I'm gonna set this up as upper body. Okay, yeah. Alright, this is gonna be mid body, not lower body. Yeah. Okay, mid body. Okay, so over here I also drag in this, the arms. Okay, and then the head, I'll be putting the head over, okay, over shoulder sleeve. Goes here. Alright, and then opening the neck, neck base. Alright, let's switch this to the neck main. Actually no. I should keep this here. Move the head in. Alright, and then we give the head a new one over here, which should be upper neck. Alright, so upper neck will be here, and then we'll go on here. CV, V, V, okay. Alright, and then set this to as main neck. Main neck. Everyone. Alright, let's just set this as main neck. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then we go neck base and upper neck in. Okay, we are done. Next setup. Okay, so the upper body, I've pretty much sorted it out. So the upper body would consist of this entire portion here. Okay, and then I'm just going to duplicate this first. Okay, mid body with the tummy. Okay, the tummy is split, right? Yep, all this is split pretty okay, I believe. If not, I'll just work out later on you. Alright, so I'm just gonna put in some waistcloth layers. Okay. Alright. Actually, looking at this whole thing, let's just turn this part into the lower body now. Lower body. You know what? Looks like this, the waistcloths. Let's drop in the hips directly here. Okay. Alright, so I've parented the hips a couple of times. The layers inside the base. Waistband RL. Okay. RL's the thing. Alright. Okay, so with this, I've gotten this part all settled. Let's just set this as lower body then. Yeah. Lower body. Okay. Alright, and then let's come to CV. V. Okay, lower body and this part. It shall combine together to make the upper part. Okay. Okay, and then we go in over here and right leg, left leg. Okay, I'm just gonna use the right. If I'm not wrong, both legs are equal, right? Yeah, both legs are equal. That's at least a good point. Okay, we'll set this leg. Okay, and then go in CV, V, V. Alright, and now this holds up here. Let's do one more, and this will be legs. Yes. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, 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 nya. Alright, so I think I'm ready to start moving the body actual movement now. Let's go. Alright, so for the upper part, let's go straight to the chest first. Yes, yeah. Okay, let's go up for the chest. Alright, so the chest should not be having any physics. This is solely the movement only. So, okay. Well, let me remove the hands first. Because it's a very similar color, I can't actually see some of the details. Yes, yeah. Alright, even the shoulder part, over shoulder sleeve, let's remove it first. Ah! Actually forgot the keyframe. Okay. over shoulders, this one, 0. Okay, and then we go on with the chest, body X, and then we'll turn. Okay. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to take note when I'm doing the body axis, I always want to make sure that, yes, the overall shape is there, but then always remember that the boobas and all have a separate layer. Okay, if you provide them a separate layer, that's good. Yeah, if you don't have that separate layer, this is where you need to like make sure everything is 100% in the correct spot. Yeah. If not, separate layer will definitely help at this stage. Okay, I'm actually a bit disturbed by the fact that most of the colors are quite similar. Not the artist's fault, yeah, but visually it's affecting me. I'm not able to like eye power a lot of things, so I need to make things invisible. Okay, also let me change this back to 100%. Okay. Alright, so now you got the overall base shape there. That's good. Reflect motion. Left, right. Okay, and then now let's go into the upper chest, which I believe I need to do some stuff. Okay, let's work with the boobas first. Yeah, let's get the boobas shape in first. Yeah. Okay, let's go for the X here. Alright, it's a body X. Let's go this side. Move this side. Up. Okay, let's remove this. Move on this side. Move this side. See. Okay. Alright, so this you can see the boobas all moving nicely. Okay, which is a very important thing to me. Boobas must always look good. Actually, I forgot to ask Sharpie how much booba movement she wants here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna pull this out to get the reflect motion done, because Live2D is weird that way. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this feels like it's a bit smaller. The pop is happening on one side. Okay. Yep, this is better now. A reflect motion. Okay, and then you send this back in. Okay. Alright, so with this one, left, right is done. Next step. What's wrong with my mouse? Mouse chan. Yeah, there's something wrong with the mouse. Is it our battery? Okay. I won't get the battery swapped out. Put mine inside. Hey, talking about the thing battery swap, let me just plug in my battery for some charging. Hey, give me a moment. Let me just charge this up. Okay, actually, you know what? Leave it on there. Okay. Right, I can't remember what I put the battery in for charging. Oh, those are brighter one. This is definitely brighter compared to this one. Yeah, this is the one that needs charging. charging batteries, my mouse, and lights. Okay, there we go. Alright, now back to work. Sorry, that took a while. Okay. So now this is all done. Okay, let's go and fix the boo bars further. So in the boo bars, you've also been provided a skin layer over here. Okay, well, I'm gonna be also doing more movement here. Okay, so for this one, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be let me have a look at the whole boo bar skin. Okay, I figured what I'm gonna do here. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing for the boo bar skin is I am going to be removing the X layer first. I am going to duplicate this 620. We set a 619 on the new one. On this will be boo bar mask. Okay. I'm going to take this and mask this one. Okay, and then we're going to call this color. Yeah. Color. Drop the skin in. Okay, and we go CV, V, V. Hey, so what I'm going to be moving is I'm going to be moving the color. I'm not going to be moving the mask. So this will give me some additional playroom with the movement here. Okay. So especially to the side. Especially to the side here. What's going to happen is wait, if it is 620, why is this in front of this? No, this is not right. Okay. This chest 626. Okay. Okay. Now I know what's wrong here. So it's actually not that. Okay. It's 20. Okay, correct. Oh, it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. Okay. Alright, so first thing first, I'm gonna move us this side. I'm gonna move this side outwards a bit. Okay, so you can actually see, like, yes, there's actually some movement on the shadows. Okay. Secondly, I'm going to switch the width to 4. Okay, that way I can now start moving the center here, the cleavage, without affecting the rest of the layers now. Okay. Okay, so with this you can definitely see the difference in the movement here. Okay, you can definitely see things actually squishing in for the sides. I know the upper chest is not in sync yet, no worries. That is why everything's all split. Okay. I also wanted to remove the chest there for a bit, yeah, because I want to have a look at the shape of the boo bars since we have full control over it now. Let's go into boo bars here. Forgot to check this one. Okay. I'm loving the shape of the boo bars right now, actually. Let me see here. So let's move this up. Reflect motion. Okay. And then we'll move this up. Go reflect motion as well. Alright, so I'm gonna put this back in the skin. I'm gonna put the arcs here back in the boobas. Okay. Alright, so with this we got a very nice left to right movement for the boobas already. Okay. Alright, take note though, this movement here, it's not affecting the stars and the heart yet. So now let's get onto that now. Alright, really sorry for Lena screaming again. Okay. She has been screaming a lot. Alright, so let me go for CV because I realized I might want to do a bit of physics on the heart later on here. Maybe. Okay, so let's get this two set up first. X. Okay, for the star. Move this side. Okay, so it's a bit more tame for the star side. Okay. Alright, for the star now I want this to actually go up, bend a bit to show the angle movement. This is the angle of movement. Okay. Yep. Versus here. Okay, so you can definitely see the difference in the movement there. Okay, maybe a bit smaller. Okay. Alright, next step. Let's go this side. Okay, this is a tricky one because I want this to actually curve a bit on this side. You see it? My charger dropped. Okay. I'll fix it in a moment. Okay, I want this to curve up a bit. Okay, while maintaining the position here. I also want this to stretch out again, yeah. Okay. I also stretch up outwards actually. You see it? Okay, it's a bit too much. Okay. Let's see again. Yep. There we go. Can you see that there is at least some level of movement here? Okay, we can go like, oh, it's actually bending to the boobas movement here. That's what I want to create. Okay, the lines are distracting me, so let me remove the lines and see if this works. No, the lines actually right. There's a weird warp here. Okay. Yep. Okay, maybe this one shouldn't move as much. A bit lesser. Okay. Okay, this one is turn in here a bit. Okay. Alright, so it seems like the size done. It's looking mostly correct. Squish a bit the overall shape. Yep. Okay, so it's going to this side. Alright, so when it goes to this side, I also want to show off a bit more of the heart. So it's not a one-way thing, yeah, so it's a two-way thing. Show off a bit more. Needs this curve a bit. Just, yeah, curve this out a bit. Where it is downwards actually. Let me see. Maybe a curve wasn't so good an idea now. So this one is correct. Squishing a bit too much. Though. Okay, just a bit will do. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I want to have a look at this from the overall look here. Yeah. Oh, this is actually looking overall okay. It looks reasonable. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now with this part done, let's get back to working on the chest. The upper chest here, which I turned invisible earlier on. Okay. Alright, so the upper chest. Let's see how it's split. Okay, I'm pretty sure the internet is going wonky again. That's the exact reason. Alright, my music is running on the internet, so you can definitely hear the wonkiness. So in the meantime, just enjoy my voice now. Okay, that resolved rather quick. Okay. Alright, so for the chest over here, okay, I think I need to resolve this in 2 sets. Yeah. Okay. Torso. I have to resolve this in 2 sets now. So what actually happened is, looking at the overall, the chest and the torso isn't nicely in sync. So alright, what I'm going to be doing here now is I'm going to do the torso first. Okay, so torso sort of sorts out the shoulder and the main, this part, okay, the behind boob area is near, so that's the torso's job. Okay. Oh, the upper chest over here. Okay, yeah, this one is. Okay, I'm gonna put this with the collarbone because I think it's gonna move hand in hand. Yeah. Okay. So this one, its job is mostly to link up with the shoulders to make sure everything is nice. Since we're at it, we might as well use this to sort out the entire set for the chest here. Make sure everything is nicely in line. Yeah. And I forgot the keyframe. Okay. Alright, so we got this one here. She messed up, but never mind. It was a small one. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so for this one, let me move this down as well. Okay. Alright, the torso here, it should have gone complete in, but it should have definitely reduced to somewhere here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so this is where I'm going to take this to, move it here. Why is one up, one down? Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay, reflect motion. Alright, so the upper is here and the torso is here. Okay. There we go. Now we got a very nice left, right. Yeah. Alright, the thing is over here on the upper, this one doesn't match so nicely here, so I'm just gonna link it out a bit. Let's see. Might be because the artwork was compensating for the clothes later on, but nah, I'll just fix it here. So, okay, yeah. Okay, the body movement is so far so good. Alright, next up, let's work on the neck. Kenya, neck, where are you? Neck. Alright, so the neck actually is one of the more complicated ones for this one. While it's not like complicated in terms of details here, there is a lot of factors to consider while moving this one. So I'm moving this. I'm actually going to move the whole head as well. So there's two steps to this movement that I'm looking at here. So the first one is definitely the position. So this is the position part, well, position and size, where most importantly is, you know, everything looks like it's in sync. Similar how I do most of the other rigging portions here, I always make sure that a certain objective is met on each layer here, and it's not everything all on a single layer here. So in this time, I'm going to use the positioning of the neck first. Okay. Alright, so this is the X for the neck. Now we go in to do the choker. Choker, if I'm not wrong, choker front, choker back is new. Alright, actually for the choker, let's go in straight into choker front, would be enough. Okay. Okay, so for the choker front, that's going to be label front. Okay, the 605 front mask. Okay, that's going to be the color. Alright, so CV V, this should be good now. Alright, so now okay, we got the front here, and then we're going to take in the color, the mask. Copy the mask here and drop it in here. Okay. Alright, so we'll go this side. Okay, I'm gonna move the color here to make it so-called follow this side of movement. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Alright, and then for this side, I'm gonna touch it up with the stretching as well. Okay, this side is the unique part. This side I'm gonna make it go off, like off the color sheet. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this way you've got a very nice turning neck thing here already. So I'm gonna move the colors out. Reflect motion. What we have here now, this very 3D looking color, which is born from just 2D texturing, isn't it? Hey, however, there are also certain things that are wrong with the color here, so let's solve them on the color level here. Okay. Alright, so first thing first is this one has to be a bit tad lower here. I'm gonna set this to 3, height 3, so I got almost at the bottom by moving this and this. Okay, you can sort this out by just moving this one down a bit. Okay. This one can technically go in a bit. Okay, yes, yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay, then we're just gonna hit the reflect motion on this one. Okay, and you can see the whole neck having that movement already. Yeah. Okay, next step. Let's go in to do the main neck. So on the main neck here, there is also going to be some slight movements here. Okay. So I want the neck to expand a bit. Okay. There we go. Okay, move this out. And reflect motion. Okay, so this we've gotten the main neck done. We've gotten the neck done. Okay. Yeah, it looks very much 3D-ish and alive. Okay, we are now done on this end. Okay. Alright, so now let's move in a bit. Okay. Set default bubbles. Alright, so what I'm gonna be doing next is I'm gonna pull in the left shoulder first. And I'm gonna have this work on the rotational one first. Yeah. Okay, right shoulder left shoulder X, body X. Okay. Alright, so there you go, can you see? Alright, there is very neat movement to the shoulders there. Okay, let's move a little bit more. Okay, and then moving outwards. This also connects here. And I'll leave the movement to okay, let's have a look at the movement here. Okay. Alright, so the movement here would require some additional stuff. So this is where I'm going to go into the arm here and work this on the arm level instead. Okay, and then we go for X. Okay. So the shoulders are going to stay the same. The arms are going to have a bit of movement, easier. And I'm going to move this one as well. Around the elbow, let's have some movement here as well. Yeah. Okay, I forgot the keyframe. Okay. Alright, so around the elbow here, there's going to be some movement here as well. Actually, no. I'm not going to have a movement dancing here. I'm going to split it. Since there's a split, I might as well use the fact that the layers are split. Okay, something I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to link this two up so it's a neater shoulder look to it. Overall, it's going to be a neater shoulder look. The booba skin here. Boobas on this end. Let's move down a bit. Okay. Alright, same thing here. The boobas here, just move it down a bit. Okay. Alright, so to keep everything more less bumpy. Yes. Okay. Alright, there we have it. Okay, so the base movement is here. Okay, so next part, let's start the sleeve. Okay, so for the hands, let's do the sleeve first. Sleeve. Right, so understanding that the other side also has a bit of high up sleeve here, I'm gonna change this up a bit. Actually, both sleeves should function separately. Yeah. No, the bottom and sleeve should be the same. Okay, so let's try to do that. Okay. Alright, so the X for the sleeve here. Sleeve X. Okay. Alright, let's set this up here. Okay. Alright, and then we set this as the skin. Alright, and then it says X here. Alright, and then I get this part and then move this one and out a bit. Okay, so it becomes a more natural movement. Okay, this one also feels a bit weird. Okay, so move this in a bit. Okay. Alright, so now this one all done. Let's go onto the sleeve. So what moves on this part here is actually the sleeve here. This portion is sleeve here. Okay, going to the other side, nothing, okay. There we go. Okay, so this part of the sleeve is just going to maintain as like, you know, some skin contact there. This portion of sleeve I'll sort out later on. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing right now here is I'm going to take the entire left shoulder, select child objects, Ctrl+C+V. Alright, and then we hit the reflect. Let's reflect this one as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do for this one is a bit different from what I normally do here. Normally I try to match this to the other side of artwork. This time I'm going to match the other side's artwork to this here. Does that make sense? This here. Alright. Hey, so on this side, what's gonna happen is this is gonna be our L shoulder. Let me close that. This is gonna be our shoulder. Okay. Okay, and then let's move in the layers itself. This sleeve I'll yeet. Sorry. Yeah. No, let's turn this 100% first because it's definitely off sync. Okay, you can watch it from the fingers. Okay. So the sync of the movement is off. Let's sync it up first. I mean artwork. It's not in sync. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now this is all linked up now. Let's get everything moving. So the first thing is let's go onto the sleeves. We're gonna move the sleeve in. Because the sleeve is completely different. Technically, I think the arms are the same, but to play safe, I'll just move this on. Yes, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this we've got a very nice reflect on the other side now. Okay. Alright, so now let's also fix certain things. Alright, so now let's go and fix these sleeves here. Okay. Alright, so sleeve for this one, I'm gonna set X2. So X2 basically deals with the individual sleeve requirements here. So in this sense, these sleeves actually have to go in a bit more. You see it? Than the other one. So I might curve a bit here. You see it? Ah, I forgot the keyframe. Okay, yeah. Alright, got you messed up. Alright, never mind, let's redo that part. Let's go in here. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so definitely you can see. Okay, I'm gonna maintain it like this, yeah. You see what I mean later on, yeah. Okay, so this is good. This is not so good because when you move in, this thing actually has to reveal a bit more of the shoulder. You see it? Turn this part a bit. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Alright, and then now we go on to the left shoulder again. Okay, and then look at the sleeve. So sleeve is actually gonna give some trebles as well. So okay, while the sleeve gives trebles will actually mostly be here. Okay, going inward is not an issue. I can just conveniently assert this X2. Confidently move things around for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Just some slight movement. Okay. Alright, and then now I come here, you can see that this is where the sleeves start to show its so-called weaknesses. Yep. In terms of positioning. You see it? So right, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this around. You see, so it matches up with at least here. Can you see? You see the armpit here, instead of here it becomes yes, nicely here. Okay. Okay, so the other sleeve here, yes, you might be asking me why am I making it look so ugly. Yeah, no worries. If I recall, I do have one more layer I have. You see it? Where is it? Over shoulder here. Hey, so this is gonna be the solution to half of my issues. You see it on the shoulder on the right hand side. The other half of the solution belongs here now. Okay, so beforehand, this thing has actually been taken over the top of the booba area now. Which is the reason why I didn't know if I want to pull it with the boobas or pull it with the sleeve, but I decided to go in between. Alright, so this is the front, so it's following really nicely, right? And then we have here. But I'm gonna like slowly move it out a bit. Okay. Okay, Alright, let's settle this side first. Okay. This one is easy. I just will stretch it mostly this side. I'll switch it one stretch here. So you can just move it this way. Oh, this is actually the easier part. Okay, now. Move this out a bit. Okay. So this is set a bit. Okay. Just here, on this one, move it upwards. Okay. Alright, so over here you can definitely see the weakness on the shoulders here. If I want to like boost it up, I need to boost it up there. Then, okay, over here. I mean the weakness of the sleeves, I mean. Okay, yeah. So over here, also move this up a bit. Okay. Down a bit. Okay, to the other side. Okay. Alright, right shoulder. Let's get the sleeves in. Yes, yeah. Sleeve X2 over here. This one is higher to match up with the movement here. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now we go into the chest upper over shoulder thingy here. Okay, and we go on. I'll look for the back. Okay, so the back now. I shall put the X in. Okay, now. And then we're gonna extend the side now. There we go. We can extend not on this side, but also in the stretch here now. Squish this in a bit. Okay. I've got the keyframe. Okay. So now. Okay. Alright, there we go. Show a bit of here. This one, we can squish in a bit. Isn't it? Okay, there we go. Alright, the entire upper body is done in terms of the movement. Okay. Okay, something I have an issue with is I don't really like the shoulder here. It's just probably just a grab of mine, yeah. It's not the key issue. Okay, let's look for the right shoulder. Sleeve X2, okay. I feel like this squishes in a bit too much and loses the shape, so I'm gonna like squish it out a bit more again. So look at the overall. Yeah. I prefer it this way. It's new. Just artistic decisions now. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Now let's go on and got the legs sorted out. Oh sorry, the mid body sorted out first. Yeah. Okay, chest dot. Upper chest, hips, lower body. Okay. Cool, let's go to X here. Set this 100%. And we should start having our shape of the body here. Okay. Alright, once again, the upper torso here is going to link up to here. Okay. I'm gonna make the legs disappear first because I want to have a better view of the lower body area here. Technically, the crotch area needs to, the pelvic area needs to be correct. Okay. Okay. Something feels off. Something feels very off here. Yeah. I feel something is not meshed properly. Okay. I might not have meshed some of the layers, I think. Tummy shades, stomach. Yeah. Something didn't feel right just now, yeah, and I think I pinpointed. Okay, I didn't mesh all the layers. Navel shape. Okay. In any case, let's go back to here. Save the work. Also remember save. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then we go on here. We'll move this one first. Okay, move it in. Okay. Alright, I actually didn't foresee this part becoming an issue where yeah, this part, can you see the color difference in this too? It's becoming pretty ugly. I need to like find a very nice line for it now. Okay. Alright, there are a couple of ways to solve this problem. Number one is I can determine a line where this cuts off here. Second way I can solve this problem is I turn the layer into add some feather inside Photoshop here. Like feathering that layer here. Okay. Alternatively, I can also move everything down in general. Which means this side, I move everything downwards. So I have a better line to work with. This here, and then remove this way. Okay, we select all of this, we remove this, and then go back here, and then redo this one. Okay. Hey, so now with everything lower, I also have an advantage of being able to have a very nicer line here now. Because earlier on the line was in a very weird position. So now I can pull it like, okay, it's part of the cloth design to have it cut off here. So yeah, that works as well. Okay, so the back torso, okay, is up to there. Right, I can have this come until here, and then I'll let the torso link up later on. Okay, yeah, I'll move in and link it up later. Okay. Right, for now, we move this in here. Okay, and then we move this up. We'll move this up. Okay. Alright, there we go. Hey, this side maybe you can pull it out a bit more. Okay. Hey, so the basic movement of the upper body is done. Okay, yeah. And then let's do reflect motion. Alright. Hey, now let's go on and fix the upper torso. Was it a torso? Okay. Upper part, upper body, open up. Okay, torso. It should be on the chest, upper chest, torso. Let me just fix it here by just moving it in. Simple fixes. Okay. No need to exaggerate. There we go. Alright, so now we can have a look at the whole body movement here. Okay, I see another issue regarding the side of the sleeve. Okay, yeah. Now that the other part is put on, let's go on and fix the sleeve. Okay, right sleeve again, right shoulder. I'm sorry, it's always that sleeve. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sleeve X2. Okay. This side is fine. This side, I want this one to go up. Yeah. I don't look like it's stretching, yeah. Or stretching wrong direction. Yeah. Much better. Okay. Okay, now let's get this one in. Okay, yeah. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. And then the next step, we are gonna get the legs in. Okay, this one first, yeah. Okay. Okay. Ball the axe. Let's sort this one out. No, the next legs first, yeah. We're gonna sort this one out by moving this one in. It's a bit. Right, so it gives the hips a bit more space. Okay, looks like it's a bit more 3D. And then the reverse side. Okay, so the tricky part about this part here is there's no masking, so I'm just gonna squish it to eternity and beyond. Yep. Just fit right at the edge here. Okay. Alright, so the side's done. Okay. Should maybe just open a bit more so it doesn't look so bad. Yeah. Okay. Okay, another thing is we can actually move it upwards a bit. Just a bit. Okay. Upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. So on the reverse side, this one is going in. Okay. Coming out here, this one move forward quite a bit. Again, yes, yeah. Similar to the other side. Yes, yeah. So it creates the illusion that yes, the pockets and the whole hips are moving a lot. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the belly button is actually in a very nice spot. I'm not going to touch it. What I'm going to be touching, however, would be the tummy shades. Yay! Tummy shine. Okay. Alright, the shine and the shade. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so for the shine, let's see. Move this in a bit. Okay. For the shade, I'm just gonna move it in general this way. Put a bit. There we go. So just keyframe. No, I didn't keyframe. I mean, keyframe now, and then okay. So for the shine, I'm gonna squish it in a bit. Okay. For the shades, I'm gonna move everything generally and move this out a bit. Hey, actually for the shine, I can expand this out a bit. Yes, this can actually expand out a bit now. Move down a bit, the shine. Okay, the shade also can be moved down a bit. Squished a bit. This kind of goes up. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, and then we do a reflect motion on this too. Move this out of the tummy, upper parts. Reflect motion. Okay, so the tummy shade shine to the shine and the shade to the shade. Okay, yeah. Okay, with this we've got the entire thing left, right, sorted out. Maybe I feel the shade is moving a bit too much on the side, yeah. So let's move it in a bit. Let's give that tummy a bit more shading there. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, I also want to solve the head shading as well, because the head shading is something I also changed up quite a bit. I have not changed up. I have not even touched. Okay, so this is done. Also, others one over. Okay. Alright, so the shade on this side though, needs to go a bit. This side needs to go a bit, tiny bit. You see. Okay, and then we got the tummy and the shades all nicely moving. Right, so one thing I forgot to do the last round for the head is also regarding the shades here. I have a forehead shade. I don't know if I need to move it, but let's put on the hair. I can go back on fronts. Okay, so there's upper shine here, and the X here. So let's have a look at this. Wrong one. Okay, this should be here. So it goes this way. Do I have to move the shape? Yep. I can move this a bit this way. You see. Just to create a bit of shading to that side. Okay. Alright, and then I'm just gonna take this one out. Put in the heads. Reflect motion. Okay, and pull it back here. Okay. Actually, okay. This one I can just move here. Okay, there we go. Alright, that way I think I have done the shading for the head nicely. Okay. Alright. Looking good right now, yeah? And then let's move on with the next part where I'm gonna add in the legs here. Okay. Yeah, next step is the legs now. Alright, so now the legs movement. I am thinking if I want to slide or if I want stepping or I want something more unique now. So I'm just giving it some thought now. I usually like a bit of stepping. I don't know. I've been kind of in love with the stepping method, yeah. Okay. Alright. The first thing on the leg is actually not the X. So let's do X here. Let's take this, yeah. Alright, so going this side is definitely this way. Okay. Okay. Alright, so what's we set at 5? No. 3? Alright, so at 3, so this will move a bit. Okay. Yeah. Alright, at 10, let's decide the final position of the legs first. I'll just move here. Okay. Bit smaller. Okay. Yep. Okay, this links up to here nicely. Okay. Alright, and then let's adjust. Okay, so this is gonna be 7. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna lock this one in. Alright, so what's important at 7 here is actually the not the positioning of this, but more of where the legs land here. Just a bit. Okay. Alright, adjust. Let's set this to 8, sorry. 8 and 2. Okay. Should not be that huge of a difference. Okay. Okay, is this still linked? Yep, it's still linked. Okay, and then we set at 5. 5 is where the step occurs. Okay, now. Step, we'll have this one go up. Okay, we'll have this one go down. Yeah. Alright, okay, so the stepping position is nice. Now I just need to get the angle on. You see, angle on the details all matching. You see it? Okay. Okay, now I'm starting my thing for a bit. Hey, this one I feel that I want to slide this a bit more. Let's just move a bit more. Just a bit more. Just to give it that oomph. It'll show the movement oomph here, so slide a bit more. Okay. Okay, going here. What's the axe here? Okay. So this one should go a bit higher. And this should go a bit lower. Yeah. Squish it. Okay. Alright, so we should have a very nice one here. Yeah, okay. So this is one thing I wanted here. Okay, and then there's gonna be some slight movement here, just to adjust to the overall look of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this to give it a more shapely look on the hips. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you know what? Okay, let's see. Alright, so for the reverse side, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna turn this a lot more. This one. Hey, but I'm gonna move the hips upwards like this to give it a more shapely figure. This one. Okay. Okay, so for this one, the last bit when it comes out here, this has to go in. Alright, the left and right is done. Okay. Alright, so some things that need a bit of fixing would actually be the pockets. Let's solve that one later on, yeah? Alright, let's work on the Y first for the legs. Yes, yeah. So normally a Y will involve a bit of the X. So going down. Okay. Alright, so this side will turn this way a bit. On this one, turn this way a bit. Okay. Alright, the hips will have to thicken out a bit later on, yeah. So that's that. Okay, and then squish in. Like that. Okay. Alright, and then this one now goes upwards. Okay, yeah. Okay, not too much. Somewhere here. Okay. Alright, so this one, let's go in here and then move this down here. We'll see creating a tiptoe of that. Alright, let me summon the floor. Not really floor. I've not even labeled this as a floor. So let's just summon a floor so I have a good reference here. Okay. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's set this one to with 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so some other things that's gonna change. Actually not that bad, yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's go into the shoes. Shoes have this first bit. Okay. Alright, so under the legs here, shoe back should go higher. Okay, now. Alright, we're gonna set this as the back. Back. Okay, and okay. Main lace. Hey, so what's gonna happen for the shoes here though? 1, 2, 3, Ctrl C V. V. Okay. Main lace. For the lace, I'm gonna give it one more layer here because actually the main both should have one more layer here because I'm probably gonna add a bit of physics to it later on. Okay, I'll set the axe here. Alright, and then we go on with the Y. Okay. So this one should go up the most here. Okay, the main should go up a bit. And the one they should stay. No, move up a bit. Okay, so you can see the legs movement from there. Okay. Actually the legs should stay here. It moves a bit, yeah. Okay, there you go. And you can see the tiptoeing. Okay. The back should still move a bit more higher to create the illusion that the shoe is actually a lot more than what it is. Okay, and then this portion. Right, this is the leg portion. This is the flesh portion. Okay, yeah. Alright, CV V. And the flesh portion can afford to move out a bit more. So by the way, all this is Y, not even X. Okay, yeah. Y. Okay, so the flesh portion goes up. Lock this in, and this one just moves out a bit. Okay, now what I'm gonna do next here is let's go into upper part. Set the Y. Okay. Okay, so when it goes up, we'll just match the movement. Okay. Going down, we're gonna match movement downwards as well. So we're gonna have the up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. Alright, so now that the Y part is done, let's go in to do the lower body X and over here. What's this on Y here? Okay, we'll have the Y here, and we also have the later on we need to set up the Y should be in front here. Okay. Alright, it's always Y then X. Well, that's how I prefer it, yeah, because usually the Y, there are some occasions where I feel the X precedes the Y, but usually I find that the Y precedes X, yeah, like, and that's a parity of movement, yeah. Okay. Upper part should go lower. It's not way lower. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, so the bending all done. Let's go into the legs first. We shall sort the legs issue first. Okay, yeah. Alright, right leg. Select child objects. Ctrl X. Ctrl CV. Alright, and then select this. We do our edit from reflect, which will reflect body X. Yeah. Okay. Is something off? No, it's perfectly fine, yeah. Okay, so leg left, we just lock all of this and set this to invisible. Yeah. So we don't have to deal with it first. Okay. Alright, but we'll also have a left leg now. Yes, yeah. Okay, so body Y, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. Alright, let's get the hips for this one moved nicely. Okay. Yes, meow, 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 meow. Alright. Alright, over here, let me move this up a bit. Flatten this and move this up a bit to create a nicer shape there. There we go. Alright, so for the thighs here, I also feel like I want to create a bit of shape on the side. So it doesn't look so loose. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, so next thing, let's go to the pockets. So these pockets have a bit of I'll say slight issue with the movement of the legs, isn't it? So I'll set this as your X2s. Okay, I'll set on the side first. No issues. Just no issues and no issues. Okay. Alright, so it's this one that's mainly the issue. Well, I'll have the pocket move up to match the movement, and that's it. Yeah. Yep, simple as meow. Okay. Right, so it just has to move that bit. Okay, see that bit then, yeah. Okay. Oh, let's move into here. Alright, we got this, we got this. Okay, so the only one that needs movement here is once again this one. So I'm just gonna move up accordingly to the legs. This one. Yep, just move it up a bit. Okay, there we go. Alright. Slight issues though. Slight issues on the hips, low body. Okay. Let's move a bit here. A bit here. Yeah. Alright, so next thing is let's go to the pelvis here, yeah. Okay, and let's add in a bit of movement here. As I also do realize that I want to have a bit of you know, movement that matches this part. Yeah. Okay. Just keep frame everything here, yeah. Alright, so this part moves out a bit. This part stretches a bit from here. Stretches a bit this side. Okay. 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 Alright, so moving this one over here. Okay. I'll just do a reflect motion. Okay, reflect motion. Right, so all these are very slight things. Reflect motion. Reflect motion. Yes, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put this back in. Okay. Okay, so next thing, into the legs here, under the X door. Why is it double Y? Okay, never mind. Okay, under X, the step. This thing to move a bit. Here. And also same for the other side, the X here. Move up a little bit. Okay. Alright, with this, we should have the whole body movement. Okay, X, Y. Alright, and then we go into the preview settings, cursor tracking. Let's get this fixed now. Angle X, angle Y, angle Z, right mouse X. Okay, angle Y, left mouse Y, and right mouse X. Okay, yeah. Okay. Right, does it break at certain points here? Yes, it does. So that is why I'm gonna go and do some fixing here. Yep. Alright, so I don't really like when it goes like this. This is fine. This one is fine. Up, down is fine. This side is actually pretty ugly. Let me fix this side. Upwards is all fine. Yes, yeah. Okay, some issues on this leg for the upwards here. Alright, actually there is a really issue here now. Yeah. Okay, let's set this one this way because this one can do all the fixes. Okay, one goes up. So this one goes in as well. One goes down. This one goes in as okay. Alright, down. I don't know how I want to fix it yet, but I feel that for the down, what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to turn this one inwards. This way. This one too. I'm going to turn it inwards. Alright, so it looks less awkward here. Okay. Okay, I turn it a bit too inwards, I think, yeah. Okay. But generally, I think this is looking okay. Alright, maybe thicken this one a bit, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, actually this should not move out that much now when it's going down. I think it's pretty ugly, you see how? Okay, so for this one, okay. Okay, let's fix that one in the meowman. Okay. Okay, so now we go onto this side and we fix this side. Okay, so the wire on this side. We'll lock in here. Okay, so for this one, let's go in here, turn this in so it's straightened, not twisted. Okay, yeah, and this one's gonna go this way. Yeah. I'll move this one in a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yep, we'll have a similar issue here. Okay, yeah, so that's good. Okay, so now let's go into the Y here of the upper body. Okay, lower body Y, I mean. Okay, and then we're going to send the X here. Okay, so this can all link in nicely. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's all lock this in as well. Okay, so I can start doing all the fine tuning at this level. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright. Hey, this one is a bit broken here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now let's have a look at the overall. Looking so much better now. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, so this is it for today. Yes, yeah, I have completed what I want to do for today, yeah. Yes. Alright, so I'll be thank you everyone for coming by today's video. I'm sorry this is like a VOD of a stream rather than the actual stream itself, because I had those issues earlier on, so there's that, yeah. So anyways, hey, thank you so much for coming by stream. I will be doing the next part of this, which is probably the Z, and then go side by side, and send the hair physics and all the stuff, all the fancy stuff happening soon. Actually, yes, I'll do, yeah, this side first, yeah. I'll get all those done, so yes, I'll see you probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna be uploading this as soon as I'm done. So if you want to check out all my stuff, remember to check out my socials. I do Live2D, animation, art, and a bit of gaming. Alright, and yes, follow me on Twitch. I stream there almost every day. Yep, and follow me on socials, TikTok, but Instagram, Twitter. I'm very alive on Twitter. You see. Okay, bye bye. Yeah. Love you all. Okay, yeah. Me if don't forget your dreams, yeah. Yeah.